SSDs are fast, but they don't stay that way forever. Over time, you might notice longer boot times, sluggish file transfers, or apps that take a bit too long to open. It's easy to assume the drive is dying, but that's rare the case. Most SSD shutdowns come down to a handful of fixable issues, but the fix are straightforward once you know what to look. So here in this video, I'll show you what all are the areas that you should go and check when your SSD is slowing down. So let's start with the first one. The first one is when your SSD is almost full, trim might not help. That reducing the size of storage, the files inside the SSD does not solve the issue. You have to try the trim and garbage collection, both work together. So how you can do that? As you all know that SSD need free space to work properly. Unlike normal hard disks, they can't just overwrite old data. They have to erase the entire blocks before writing new ones. This process called garbage collection. When your drive is more than 90% full, the controller runs out of room to shuttle data around efficiently. For example, I am checking my own laptop. Here you can see that the C drive is almost full. It has left with 3.13 GB of space, which will slow down my PC. Freeing up the space might bring the speed back. So the fix is to keep up at least 10 to 20% of your SSD total capacity free. Now here in this case, you can use a tool like fsutil to find what's eating your space. Search for fsutil and you will get it here. You can install this and you can check what is eating your space. So before that, if you're using Windows, always ensure that the storage sense is active to automatically purge temporary files. Make it active, just go to the start, from there go to the settings, and from here just go to the system and go down and look for storage. And just enable storage sense. Here you can see that in storage management, you have a feature known as storage sense, and please make sure that it is enabled. And on the most modern Windows installed, trim is enabled by default, but it's worth checking. So for that, you have to go to the start. From here, go to the command prompt, just type in cmd and you will get it here. Just run it as an administrator, and from here you have to type in the following command. I'll share the command in the description. You can copy it from there. Just click on enter. Now if the result is 0, trim is already active. If it shows 1, enable it by running the following command. The command is, as you see on the screen right now, and you have to run this. Since I have already enabled it, I don't want to run it again. So once that is done, you can close down this command prompt. So the next thing you have to check is to look for the outdated firmware that silently slow down your SSD. So with a minimum quick update, your problem can be solved, or it can make a big difference. In that case, every SSD manufacturers release firmware updates that fix bugs, improve compatibility, and optimize how the drive manages data. Most people never think about updating their SSD firmware because it is not visible as a Windows update. But running an outdated version can cause random slowdown, shuttering, and even stability issues. I updated my firmware and it works smoothly now. The earliest way to check is through the manufacturer's dedicated tool. You have to download your SSD manufacturer's management software. To know your SSD, just go to the start, from there go to the settings, and from there to the system, and then go to storage, and from here just move to advanced storage settings, and from here just look for disk and volume. Here you will be able to see which SSD you are using. Here in this system, I am using NVMe ADATA 512 GB. If you want to look for the details, just click on the properties and you will be able to see the details. Also, there is an option straight away you can look for from here. Just click on the advanced disk property, and from here go to the driver and just check whether you have any update available from here. These drivers are related to the Windows properties, but I would suggest you to go to the manufacturer's website and look for if you have any latest update available. Here in my case, you can see that it is NVMe A data that is for my Dell laptop, that is 512 GB. So I'm just searching for it. You can see that the A data solid state drive firmware update is available. If you have an available version, just go and download it and update it. For example, for Samsung it is Samsung Magician, for Crucial it is Crucial Storage Executive, or for Intel it is Intel Memory and Storage Tool. So once that is done, you can restart your system and check if system issues is solved or not. Next thing you have to check is your drive's write cache might be disabled or not. So if it is disabled, you have to enable it for the better performance. Write caching lets your SSD temporarily store incoming data in a faster buffer before committing it to the NAND flash drive. It's a small thing, but it makes a difference in everyday responsiveness. To check it, just right click on the start, then go to the device manager. Now here you have to expand the disk drives and then right click on your SSD and then look for the properties, open it. And from here just go to the policies and then make sure that the write caching policy is turned or enabled on. You can see that in my system it is enabled on. Check it in your system and make sure that it is enabled. So once that is done, click on OK and you can close down this window. Now the next thing you have to do is to check whether the SSD's health might be declining. It takes only a few minutes to check the drive's wear level of your SSD. As you all know that every SSD have a finite lifespan. Under normal usage like browsing, office works and casual gaming, most SSD last well beyond the years. But heavy workloads like video editing or training virtual machines accelerate the wear and tear heavily. That will degrade your SSD cells. In that case, you have to check the wear and tear of your SSD. For that, you have to download an application that is known as Crystal Disk Info. You will get it here, just open that page. Here it's totally free and works with virtually every drive. I'm just going for the standard edition here. Just clicking the install. Just wait for the download to begin. Now the application is open and now here you have to look for the health status indicator and the total host writes value. You can see that the health status is good, 94% of your SSD drive. So it's good. If you want, you can expand and see the details here. So if you find it is below the average, then you have to replace your SSD drive. So most SSD slowdowns are in hardware failures. They are due to the neglected settings or overload maintenance. So hope this video is helpful for you. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.